Alright, so my ultimate gaming setup for 2016 is currently 2:41 p.m. on January the 1st, 2016. Now, this is the ultimate gaming setup I have at the start of 2016, which is a fairly big title to give it considering it's made up of components that are mostly 2 to 3 years old, but nevertheless, this is my setup as of the 1st of January 2016. Alright, so starting at the right side of my desk, we have the Razer Chimera 5.1 wireless gaming headphones. Now, I am an audiophile and I am not a fan of these headphones. The only reason I have them here is just for comfort and just lazy gaming where I can't be bothered playing it out loud or it's late at night and I just need something to give me just sound. Don't expect very good sound out of these. They're wireless headphones and they're Razer, and that explains a lot. They're just a pair of headphones just to put on for whenever. Then there is a HTC One M8. I'm currently recording off a Galaxy S5. There's a Motorola Nexus 6 just chilling there too. They're all my previous phones. The HTC was my very first Android phone, Motorola Nexus 6 being my second, and the S5 being my third. Now I do prefer the Motorola Nexus 6, but I use the S5 because of the fingerprint scanner, and it's just a little bit smaller and ergonomical to get around. Anyway, my receiver right here is a very old and outdated Sony STR DB780. Now, this amplifier is on its way out. I don't know if it'll do it. No, but when you turn this on, you get about a minute to 2 minutes of just popping sounds out of the amplifier, just as it all warms up, and it's alright after that. But yeah, also got the custom name for my input, that is the Doubleson input. Now, as far as audio, since we're talking about the amplifier, audio system here are two Canton GX Plus speakers. You can find a review for them on my channel. And a Wintel SW9000 12-inch subwoofer, which gives me plenty of low end at this computer. Playing right down to about 28 Hz, it gives me really low frequencies. Now under here, you may have seen, is just a tiny little plug, which gives me two USB outlets on the front, and then three Australian power outputs on the bottom and the sides of it. So that's just there for charging up my phone, and occasionally I'll put a fan just there, because in Australia at the moment it's roughly 80 to 105 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 37 to 40 degrees Celsius. It is absolutely ridiculously hot here, so that's why that's there. The PC itself, right here, I should have got the specs up earlier, but anyway, I'll include them shortly, or at the end of the video. Actually, no, I'll take that back. Specs for this computer will be in the description. Anyway, on top is just a WD Elements 2TB USB 3 portable hard drive, which is where I store everything major I have. I try to keep as little stuff on the computer itself, just to keep it running as cleanly and as efficient as it can. So yeah, that's that. Motorola Nexus 6, as said, the Razer Goliath as control mouse mat, the Razer Naga 2014, so that's a 2013 released product, the Razer Black Widow 2013. As I said, all my stuff's outdated, yes I know that, but my money's going into my audio system and not particularly into the gaming setup, so this has been the same for the last 2 years. I have this here, little just 4 USB outlet where I can plug in little USBs and stuff like that. I can just chuck them in there and it's nice and easy for that. Obviously the left speaker, the right speaker, it's not ideal. I could put them there, but I really can't. And obviously I have a triple monitor, 1080p 24-inch Acer, I forget what model they are. If you want to know, just ask me in the comments and I'll be sure to look it up. I have the Logitech C920 webcam on top. And I've also got green LEDs behind the monitors and blue LEDs on the ground. Now, at night time, this just gives off a really cool effect. And I'm not going to show you now because it's daylight and I have 2 sets of lights going, but it's So that's it. That's basically my start of 2016 gaming setup tour. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like it, subscribe to the channel. I'll be sure to post any updates I have on this gaming setup, if so. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next Thought I'd also just chuck in this quick little clip of what the setup looks like when it's dark. So this is the sort of effect that the LEDs give off. Now it's obviously still daytime, I've just closed all the doors back here, but it looks absolutely intense at night. Oh, my voice. Looks absolutely intense at night. LEDs really make a setup, so yeah, that is it for the setup.